Introducing the Cooler Master MM711, a gaming mouse with a honeycomb design and also affordable depending on where you live. But is it actually worth it? Before answering that question, let's take a look at it. The build quality is honestly not top notch in my opinion. It is somewhat solid, but it's not like a hard rock. It is definitely better than the MM710, which is cheaper and lighter than this one, but it doesn't even come close to Viper Mini's QC. No rattling, but there's a little bit of creaking if you intentionally squeeze it really hard. But for 16 bucks, there's nothing much to complain about. The coding is alright, not too good, but not too bad either. We all know shape is king, and it is very subjective. My preference for shape may not be the same as you. But if you are a fingertip user, this is absolutely suitable for you. Keep in mind that the mouse is on a smaller size, so if you have a medium to larger hand size like me, you might want to look for a different option. The honeycomb design on this mouse is great. Some might say it is outdated, but it works just fine for me. The downside is that the dust can get into those holes easily, so this is something you should know to look out for. This mouse has wide 100% PTFE skates, pretty standard for most gaming mice nowadays. It's not top tier skates in my opinion, but it is passable. Despite having an old sensor, Pixar 3389, it is still a high-end sensor, so you don't have to worry about crap tracking. There are no spin outs, lags, or skips in my experience. Last but not least, the cord is one of my favorite parts of the mouse, and it is one of the best cords I've ever tried on a budget gaming mouse. By no means it is the best, I do believe it is much better than the Viper Mini cord. Probably one of my least favorite thing about this mouse. It has Omron 20M on both main buttons, nothing special. Very light and spammable, even though there's a little bit not much of pre and post travel, which you should be aware of if you are planning to get this mouse. For Minecraft players, yes, it can double click and drag click just fine. Geo clicking is solid, wouldn't cut it S tier. So, should you get this mouse for gaming in 2023? Realistically, there are a ton of cheap gaming mice that are wireless and have better features than this one. But if you are looking for a small wired mouse, this is still a solid option for people who don't have a lot of money to burn. Also, I recommend getting a matte coating. Glossy coating feels kind of weird in my opinion.